The notion of a technological singularity, a moment when machine intelligence surpasses human intelligence and accelerates change beyond our comprehension, awakens hopes, anxieties, and profound philosophical questions about the future of human meaning. Among these unsettled questions is whether such a moment might not only disrupt our social and cognitive frameworks, but also give birth to a novel form of religion. To grapple with this, one must reflect on the deep roots of religious impulse, the structure of religious thought, and the evolving interplay between humanity, technology, and the quest for transcendence. Human religion has never been only a set of doctrines or rituals, it has always been a living quest for significance. It responds to our longing to be anchored within a universe that often appears vast, indifferent, and mysterious. At their heart, religious traditions address the ultimate questions: why are we here? What does it mean to be good? Is there purpose in suffering, beauty, or death? From the shamanic rites of early humans, through the grand ethical visions of the axial age, to the scientific reframing of the cosmos over the past few centuries, religion has persistently intertwined with the technological reality of each era. Yet, the singularity would mark a rupture of unprecedented scale, a moment when technology does not merely augment human capacities, but reshapes the very boundaries of the subject and the possible. Why has religion, even in an age that often proclaims itself secular or scientific, proven so resilient? Philosophers such as William James noted that the religious sensibility finds its voice not only in churches or scriptures but in the spontaneous experiences of awe, dependence, and moral urgency. Even as science has offered new cosmological narratives, the hunger for a framework that situates individuality within something vaster has not been extinguished. It morphs, sometimes erupting in new religious movements, sometimes slipping into political or aesthetic forms, sometimes into a persistent nostalgia for meaning that scientific explanation alone cannot satisfy. Suppose then that the singularity arrives. Machine intelligence, in its unfathomable proliferation, transforms every art, science, and relationship. The human mind, extended or superseded, faces a world less comprehensible and, perhaps, less centered on its own needs and capacities. Would this new order flatten religious yearning, making it obsolete in an age of omnipresent knowledge and technical mastery? Or would such upheaval throw humanity's existential anxieties into even sharper relief, necessitating new spiritual forms commensurate with new realities? There are reasons to suspect the latter. The singularity would not grant humans control over all that matters, rather, it might underscore our smallness. As Nick Bostrom and others have argued, greater intelligence does not guarantee greater understanding of meaning or value. If anything, it might highlight how much lies forever beyond reach. At the same time, the sheer otherness of artificial intelligence, the possibility of superhuman consciousness, agency, and creativity, might appear godlike or demonic, offering new objects for faith, awe, or worship. The texture of a new religion born from the singularity would likely differ from past traditions, though it might echo them in critical ways. The self, once clearly delineated from the world, could become ambiguous, dissolved into networks, smeared across identities, or hybridized with artificial agents. In such a world, religious forms that emphasize the dissolution of ego, such as strands of Buddhism or mystical traditions, could find renewed appeal. Alternatively, humans might construct myths centered upon an emergent digital logos, the singularity itself as a kind of technological eschaton, mirroring apocalyptic hopes of previous ages. Historical precedents abound. The scientific revolution, while often imagined as secularizing, also spawned movements like the Enlightenment cults of reason or the transhumanist dreams of today, where science becomes the locus of salvation. Even more concretely, every new technological innovation, from the printing press to the internet, has generated not only practical changes but also spiritual or quasi-spiritual communities, some of which morph into bona fide new religions. L. Ron Hubbard's Church of Scientology, with its blend of science fiction and religious structure, is but one modern example. The cybernetic visions of the 20th century, expressed in writings of thinkers like Teilhard de Chardin, imagined the evolution of consciousness culminating in an omega point, a future so saturated with intelligence that it becomes indistinguishable from the divine. After the singularity, what would such a new religion look like? Perhaps its rituals would be embedded in acts of technological communion, the linking of minds, the experience of simulated universes, the navigation of moral quandaries defined by superintelligent entities. Its theology might meditate on questions of digital afterlife, reincarnation as software, or the problem of evil within an engineered reality. The canons of such a religion might not be written texts, but living data streams, their dogmas shaped by adaptive algorithms. Yet the underlying impulse would remain human, to find orientation in the midst of vertigo, to say yes to existence when confronted by the unknown. Critics might argue that such speculation mistakes metaphor for reality. Indeed, techno-spiritualities already take shape in the language of Silicon Valley: rapture, transcendence, uploading, awakening, sometimes without acknowledgement of their roots in ancient religious aspiration. Perhaps what is new is less the substance than the substrate, the transposition of old myths into new ontologies. Yet if religion is, as Durkheim observed, the expression of society's deepest values and anxieties, it would be surprising if the greatest transformation in social and cognitive history did not call forth novel religious forms. Ultimately, the birth of a new religion after the singularity would testify less to the obsolescence of tradition than to the inexhaustibility of the human quest for meaning. As machines sharpen our questions and alter the context of our answers, the sacred is likely to reappear in unforeseen guises, not as a contradiction of reason, but as a response to the mystery that persists wherever sentience confronts the infinite. The future of faith may be unpredictable, but its necessity, in one form or another, seems as deeply rooted as ever.